And I wanted to share this on authenticity. It's a quote that I came across a couple of years from an chief marketing officer called Greg Hoffman, working with Nike. And he says to build a successful brand sometimes requires not overly packaging it. It's about introducing authenticity for people to connect. And again, with the world of AI and things like that at the moment, it's going to be so even more important that we don't lose our authenticity, because at the end of the day, um, it's that's going to be a huge differentiator for organizations. And how that shows up, how that authenticity shows up, is showcasing success stories, using client testimonials, building the trust. And again, I'd mentioned it before in terms of that employee voice. It's about, employees sharing success stories or how they're advancing their careers within the organization, and how, for example, a successful project has had an impact on the business. Again, if it's connected to a why or a greater purpose, then that's the authentic voice coming through. It's all connected. And this is the piece I wanted to share with you, right? In terms of connecting the internal piece with the external. Okay, what I mean by that is connecting the importance of people working in a company who are genuinely behind you and buy into what you're doing. If those people are sharing authentic stories on social media, for example, or on your website or whatever it is, candidates and people who you're trying to attract to join your organization will trust them 3 times more than the actual brand talking about what it's like to work in the company. 9 out of 10 candidates want to hear from your employees before they even apply for a job. So if you think about bookings.com, right, if you're booking a hotel, what's the first thing that you'll do? You look at the reviews, you'll see what other people who have stayed in that particular resort or accommodation will say. This is the segue. 91% of B2B buyers are active on social. And why is that important? Because 84% use social media to support purchasing decisions. So if you're empowering people within your own company to tell a great story about a project that you've just worked on, or the some of the experiences and some of the innovations that you're developing at the moment, and that's being pushed out there, it's not going to create automatic sales, but it's starting to build the reputation. And if executives are looking at social media, and they're looking at, again, if you're selling to a buyer, they're going to be checking out your website, they're going to be checking out your social media. If they're looking at your social media, what are they going to think of when they see some of those authentic shared stories?